Hi and welcome back guys to a new video. So that was quick of me to make another video so soon, but I am just really trying my best and I've made my peace with the quality of my phone camera, so here we are. So in today's video I'll be answering your questions that you asked me on Instagram, because in my previous video I mentioned that I will be doing a wedding Q&A, so here I am. But speaking of putting a ring on that finger, I just want to mention some jewelry and some beautiful rings that I have here from Etah Love. So I just wanted to show off this beautiful jewelry. I already did an unboxing video like a good while ago on my Instagram, but I just wanted to show these off here real quick. I think this is the Hellcat ring, and then there's also this ring which has like skulls around it and like a heart with a crown on top of it, and it looks just really badass. I love it. I love how rings look. It just makes you look more bougie and sassy. And here I have another ring which is like a rose. I don't know if you can see it. And of course here's my engagement ring which is never coming off. And also I have this pendant and it's called Coat of Arms. Look how beautiful it is. I love how all of the silver goes with the white together. Yeah, I wear a white shirt today. These are just amazing. They look amazing. So I really recommend you go and check them out. So yeah, once again, thank you Etah Love so much for sending these over to me. I appreciate it so much, and I love them even more. So yeah, I think with that said, we can move on to the actual video. So since the questions you asked me were on Instagram, I kind of, because I usually just would read them off of my phone, but since my phone has become my camera, I just put all of the questions on my computer and just kind of arrange them together. So the first question that I got was indoor or outdoor wedding. So it will be half and half. It will mostly be outdoors because we are thinking of having the wedding in summer. We're actually planning, or we already planned, so I don't know why I said they were thinking of it. But yes, and hopefully the weather will be beautiful and warm and it's not gonna be raining, because I just don't want rain on my wedding day. I don't know, I'm just so picky like that. But yeah, so it will be an outdoor wedding. Most of it, like, yeah, as I said, half and half, because I think the ceremony will be outside if it's not raining, and then like the reception and everything will be sort of inside on like a terrace, but it has like these big windows. The reception is gonna be kind of inside, but you're gonna be able to like walk in and out, and like, yeah, I just want it to be a very free atmosphere that you don't have to sit in one place. You can be in and out and whatnot, so kind of like that. Next question that we have is, what is the theme? That is one question that I got a lot. What is the color palette? What is the theme? What is the aesthetic? So at first I was thinking about like a black, white, and gray aesthetic, obviously, because that's me. Of course, I just wanted to, because it's our wedding, it's not my wedding, it's our wedding, and I wanted us both to like put our heads together and decide on like an aesthetic and a theme. And I was asking my fiance, like, what does he think about a black and white wedding, sort of, because I think that's like an easy color palette to go with also for the guests. But then we kind of settled, because I also like earthy tones and like sandy tones, so we ended up like meshing the two together. So it will be sort of a color palette scheme way. It will be like ashy brown, sandy colors, like white, off-white colors, a little bit of gray, and definitely accents of black, because I just really need black in there. Like, my boyfriend wanted it all to look a little bit more vanilla, but I added the black in there because first of all, I'll have the dress and they'll have black boots, so that's gonna be like a black accent. And the decorator that we're gonna have, she knows me pretty well, so she was like, yeah, like just light tones looks too vanilla for you. Like, looking at you with all of your tattoos, you just have to have a little bit of edge. So I probably threw up a picture here of like the aesthetic and the mood board that we're going for. But of course, a lot of it depends on the decorator herself, because I let her, and she also asked me if she can just go with the flow and do whatever she feels like. I did give her like the general theme and idea, but the rest of it is completely up to her, because anything that she will make or create will look just amazing. So I'm just letting her do her thing. But yeah, it's gonna keep on the theme of all of that, you know, all of those colors. That's the color palette, that's the theme, that's the aesthetic. And also, like, for the guests, we will ask probably for them to dress in like a specific color scheme. So later on when you take pictures, it just looks amazing when everyone is in, you know what I mean? Like when everyone just looks very cohesive in a way, so in the pictures it looks nice. So yeah, we're gonna move on to the third question. Big or small wedding? It's a small wedding. Like, in my field of vision, it's a small wedding. It will be tops 35 people, which is already a lot. But when we were making the guest list, we just counted in if everyone or most of the people would have a +1. So that is like really the maximum, 35 people. And I bet like some people maybe not come with a +1, so it's gonna be less. For me, it still feels like a small wedding, and I wouldn't want it any bigger. Like that's literally max. Like, I still can't imagine 35 people just in front of me. It just feels still a lot. There are just like so many people that I really want there to be, and also because of all of the global situation, you can't have a lot of people, and I also wouldn't want a lot of people. Like, even less would be nice, but we still have to like get around to that to see what actually are the people that we're gonna be inviting and what are gonna or not gonna be the restrictions up to that point, because, you know, Corona and all that. 35 people is still a lot for me, but that is considered a small wedding of what I've heard, so yeah. Will you get married in a church or somewhere else in nature? Church, definitely not. I have been to only one wedding, which was in a church, and that was my mom's and my stepdad's wedding. Sorry if I'm making weird sounds, I just can't get comfortable in this chair. It's so uncomfortable. But yeah, my mom's and my stepdad's wedding was in a church, and it was 2 hours. Like, I could not sit for that long. Like, who has the strength to sit there for 2 hours while someone is just like talking in a very weird tone? It doesn't give me celebration vibes at all. I'm not shaming anyone who is doing their weddings in a church. Like, still, churches have their charm and all of that, but for me and us personally, we don't want it in a church. We don't want our love and our wedding to have anything to do with Jesus. Like, for me, it's just like, you know. So we will have someone come and wed us. I don't know what you call that in English, but like there are people that you can hire that have the power to do it. So we are gonna hire someone to come there and wed us. And we'll be probably outside. If it's not raining, as I said, it will be outside somewhere in nature, because the whole place is like in nature. I just rambled on for a good moment. What are you most looking forward to regarding your wedding? Getting married to the love of my life. Yeah, that's about it. Who is gonna be your bridesmaid? My bridesmaid is gonna be my boyfriend's, boyfriend, who's that? My fiance's sister, because we were like, in Latvian there's a name for the two of you. Like, in English it's separate. It's a bridesmaid and the best man, right? Yeah. But in Latvian you have a word for both of them. I think for like Americans and other traditions or other countries, or what I've seen in movies, like the bride always has like 1 billion bridesmaids and the groom has like 1 billion groomsmen, bachelors, or now I'm confused with the terminology, but yeah, like the best man. But like, I will have one bridesmaid and my boyfriend will have a best man. Yeah, but they're both together. So like, it's all so confusing when I try to tell it, but me and my, I'm just so used to calling him my boyfriend. Like, for almost 5 years it's been boyfriend, so now I have to get used to it's my fiance. Me and my fiance were the best man and the bridesmaid for his sister and her husband when they were getting married like 3 years ago. And so now it's like a beautiful circle coming together where they're gonna be our bridesmaid and best man on our wedding. Answering the question, my bridesmaid is gonna be my boyfriend's sister, and she's still a very good friend of mine, and I couldn't be happier, you know? Like, I'm so excited. I can't wait to meet her, and we're gonna talk all girly stuff, so I'm excited for that. Moving on, are you scared you're gonna find a prettier dress than the one you already got? Not really. I don't know why, like for so many, like I've seen so many videos and like stories of how like you have to find the one, and for me it's just like, it's a dress. Of course I want it to be a wedding dress, but I don't really understand the concept of being the one. I just found the dress online, I was like, that's it. Yeah, you know, I'll still go like wedding dress shopping, as I mentioned in my previous video, that I just want the experience of going to a wedding salon with my girls, if that's gonna be possible, because you know, the pandemic. Because I don't know, even if I find like the most beautiful dress in the entire world and it costs like $1,000, like, no, I don't want that, you know? And I bet I'll love my dress even more when I get it tailored to my size, because when I tried on my dress, it was a little bit too big, and I'll get it tailored like a month before the wedding because I'm trying to get fit and lose weight for the wedding, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want to look nice and good and feel even better in my body and just keep up my healthy stuff going on. Do I make any sense? I don't know. I'm not afraid of finding a better dress. I'll probably like get my dress tailored in a way that makes it look even more flattering for me, so I'm gonna love it. And I already love my dress so much, but when I'm gonna get it tailored, it's gonna be even better, you know? So the top question that I got was, is my wedding dress gonna be white or black? Because yes, you probably would think that I'm gonna be edgy and all that and have a black wedding dress, which actually would be pretty cool, but I don't know why. I just have this feeling of I wanna be a classic, which is not possible. And what is a classic bride? You know, like I want to be a bride in a white wedding dress. So my wedding dress is white. But I'd love to explore the idea of having a black wedding dress. Like that would be really edgy, and maybe sometime in the future when someone invites me to a random, I don't know, photo shoot, which is gonna have a black wedding dress, like just to model it, that would be pretty cool. But yeah, I just want a white wedding dress and I already have it, so. But yeah, no, I wanted it white, and so it's white. Yeah, that's the whole story. So I also got a few questions. Some of you asking me if I'm gonna postpone the wedding because of coronavirus, and what am I gonna be doing about the venues and all that. So actually answering this, why wouldn't I postpone the wedding until like Rona, Mr. COVID is over? Because if we did learn anything from 2020 is that nothing's predictable. So even if I wait till the moment when it's over, the planning is again gonna take like a while, and maybe until the moment we plan or book everything's gonna go to shit again. So I'm just not counting on anything right now. I'm of course hoping that until summer it's gonna clear up and it's gonna be way better. But also, I just want to get married. Like even if the day comes and it's just so bad, we're just gonna get married, the two of us, and spend a lovely time, just the two of us, in the place that we're gonna get married at. So, you know, like we'll just adapt to the situation that's gonna go on, because honestly, like of course I want this to be over, like the whole pandemic shit, but I can't predict anything really. So if I'm just gonna sit here and wait, like maybe even something worse is gonna happen, you know? 2020 taught us a lot of things, you know? Don't take anything for granted, and just nothing's really predictable at this moment. So I just set the date, we're gonna get married then, no matter what the situation is, with people, without people, you know? So yeah. Also because I'm not patient, we're even just like, even me and my fiance were just talking about, hey, how about we just get married like tomorrow? I like that idea, but ever since we got engaged, like the thought of an actual wedding just hit my head so hard, and I just keep thinking that if I'm gonna get married only once, I want it to be a wedding. I want it to be something I can look back on when I'm old, you know? So yeah. So pretty much that. Yeah, I talk way too much, you know? So let's just move on to the other next question. Do you guys know how you're going to handle the gifts situation? My fiance and I are trying to figure it out. Money. Like, I think that's the best thing ever, because first of all, your guests don't have to figure out what they need to give you, or you don't have to make like a wedding gift list. What do you call it in English? I've heard it before. It has a name. But yeah, like that you say that you create a list, or you tell people what are the things that you want. But I think money is the best thing, especially if you're trying to go in if you're gonna go on a honeymoon after your wedding. You already spent so much money creating the wedding that money given kind of back is gonna help, you know. So we're just gonna go with the fact that people can gift us money so we can like afford our honeymoon, if that's even gonna really happen, like right after the wedding, because you know, the pandemic, we don't know how that's gonna work out. But yeah, so I think just money is the best gift and the easiest gift people can give you on your wedding day, because then you don't have to return gifts and whatnot if you get something you don't really like. Next up, do you feel like you can have a dream wedding even during a global pandemic? Yeah. I mean, just the fact that I'm getting married to him, to my fiance, is already a dream. So no matter where or what happens, it's still gonna be a dream wedding. I just want to get married to this man so much. Like, I love him so much that no matter how, where, or when it happens, it's gonna be a dream come true. So yeah, I've never really had like this vision of a dream wedding. I'd never really fantasized about that. But like, of course, there are things I would like, and I think no matter what happens, and if there are or aren't any people, it's still gonna feel like a dream. It's gonna be a dream. So yeah, you'll be sharing more of the wedding day itself with us. I really hope so, because that's a tricky situation, because on the day, I know 100% I'm not gonna be able to do anything. I'm not gonna be focusing on anything, so I'll just have to ask some of my friends to take like some videos or something. I'll try to ask my dad to film something, because you know, like, me and my dad used to work together. We're both like in the film industry, and he has an amazing camera that has good quality. And then again, I also want him to enjoy the day and not be like on duty, because I still would ask him to like take some beautiful slow motion clips, and I'll hope to manage to have like a little wedding video, because I'm pretty sure I can't afford a filmographer. Why did I suddenly forget the word? Because that's basically what I do. Anyway, but yeah, we will have a photographer. That's like the main thing. Like, pictures will be the one thing you're gonna really look back on later. The video is like a bonus. I really want it, but I'm like 100% sure I can't afford to hire someone to do it, because I know it's really expensive, and for good reasons. So I'll just hope and ask that someone can take some clips of it, and then later on I can maybe make like a talking video like this and show like some beautiful clips of the day. So I'm just hoping for the best. Anyhow, those were, in summary, all of the questions that you asked me. If you have any other questions, of course, feel free to leave them in the comments down below, and maybe I'll do like an update video when it comes closer to the actual date, because from now it's like 6 months away, and I'm excited for that. I still can't believe it's happening, and like I'm so excited. Thank you so much for watching. If you did like this video, please leave me a like, subscribe, and I'll see you very soon, hopefully very soon, because I want to keep this thing up. So yeah, I'll just see you in one of my next videos, okay? Bye guys.